transform. Let me drop my music real quick. Hey everybody, MaskedMetaKnight4 and welcome to stream number 372 and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. So, last time we solved case number 3, we found out who the culprit was, and we managed to save Will Powers, because he was found not guilty, and we started investigating case numero cuatro. And case number 4 was apparently Miles Edgeworth shot what's his face? I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name at all. Oof. I'll remember once I get back into here. My cursor was on file 6. That's the only one was episode 4, so it has to be this one. December 26th, 9:44 a.m. Uh-oh. It's a bad sign if I can't read now. There's no voice acting in this game. Karma. That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution. You know nothing, fool! He's the god of prosecution! As Miles Edgeworth laughs while he looks down at Station Square. Not a single case! He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really meant to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Kaioken times 10? Ugh. So, he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20! Kaioken times 20! That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya. Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Let's head in indeed. I'm gonna take off the hood off my head. I don't need to be wearing that while I'm wearing a headset. Also, I'm gonna grab my water bottle real quick. Man, I have stupid good reflexes. Sports came through. Anytime I drop something or like something's about to fall, just my instincts is to catch it, and I always do. I almost dropped my controller. And here we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here where I'm not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. I can already tell this stream's gonna destroy my voice. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statements, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? He's like, is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I called the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. Alright, here's our stage that we're dealing with. The murder happened around late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was only one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. Went toward the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest, now! Oh, wait, Mr. Wankarma! Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. Whew, here we go. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. A man, okay. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect of him of anything at all. But, the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. They arrested him in the morning. Okay. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Alright then, so, our judge just wanted to do his job because he's afraid of that dude over there. The man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Hold up. You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? That woman and the man who were called in to report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Ah! Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping? Lotta Hart. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now I didn't. Oh wait. Oh right. Ready. Fast as we could. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. That is very, very fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. Yo! So much to look forward to these days. There's no time for to be dejected, daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got a share of objections. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. You have a deep trust and relationship between the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musing. Deep, trusting poppycock! Always the old people say poppycock, huh? Toadsworth and now this guy? I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now! But the next morning, the body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. Found in the victim's body, fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Alright. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Well, why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. Uh-oh. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe? That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. So sorry, Your Honor. He didn't mention it because he didn't want Edgy to be guilty. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk. Ah! He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clearly prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted as evidence. The murder weapon, .22 caliber, fired 3 times. Bears print from Edgeworth's right hand. So, I already see a quote-unquote contradiction. It says fired 3 times on the gun before, or the witness said there were 2 shots fired. So we'll keep that in mind. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in a murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective! Yes, sir! Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick! What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking to imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Tisk, very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Yeah, me? Ahem. Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic markings to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to the one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge? I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I can declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, and so I'll take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess. Which will last 10 minutes. Bro, he's running the show here! Judge! Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now! But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man! Yes! This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Yep, 100% need water. 100%. That's some good stuff. Remember to stay hydrated, kids. Not the judge, yeah. I agree! Edgeworth, what's going on here? What's going on here? Your fingerprints are on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Why isn't he telling us anything? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? No. Sorry, it's no good. Ugh. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? That's false. I love Maya. Maya is amazing. No, of course not. I need you here. Breaks through wall. Ace Attorney! I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help. It's just not like... Phoenix. Phoenix! There are some things you say to a girl. That is not one of them. It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck's gonna run out. Really? Whoa! Right! Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Sorry. Whoops. Oopsie daisy. Alright. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta take the stand? Lotta, you are a research student at a university? There I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Oh, she's angry. Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Understand. Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but a boat. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. Has he ever removed anybody from court? I feel like he has. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! Order! I will have order! Yo, this judge can't control anybody. Well, Judge? That isn't an evil smile, I don't know what is. The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant... Well, wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof! What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read, guilty! You lose. Or, you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony. Uh-oh, the music's changing. Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Bro! He's throwing us under the... Nick, contempt. Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are we gonna do? Do you really think that there's a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I know, right? You can't even see the faces. I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah. Got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Tisk. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Judge, you know you have to be neutral, right? Well, it's Christmas Eve. Just after midnight, I reckon. Okay, this first question is annoying me already. It's Christmas Eve, but it's after midnight? Like, what? Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Exactly! Huh? Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really? I mean, it's a contradiction. Hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Okay, whatever you say, man. Witness, continue your testimony. I was in my car. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does this witness motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection, Bro! Are you kidding me? This dude's running the court by himself! I feel like if she said she's here for research, we should know, right? Oh, wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well, let's say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Oh my goodness. I heard this bang come up from the lake. Whoops, I forgot to press. So, you weren't looking at the lake at that time. Oops, I'm just clicking all over the place. Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. I'm gonna press further. It's not clear at all. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in a quick. He's hiding something. Then there was another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. Everybody who played this game for the first time. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a county girl can be. Or country girl. That sounds pretty sure. Do I press further on this? What do I gain from saying if she was sure there's more only them on the lake? See, anytime when I'm unsure, I'm just gonna save. I'm gonna press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake! Scan the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has already answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, get him out of here! Get me another judge. Let's be more judges in this franchise, right? This can't be the only one. We're not stuck with him for like 5 games, right? Right? Oh no. Oh no. Enough. I think we've all heard what we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But Your Honor! You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I'll have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh.
Nick! Lotta's testimony's fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? Are we getting frame trapped? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take to the stand. Who was that?
It was me!
Maya! Is something wrong? Do we need to use the faculty facilities?
No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you actually were looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta! Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down! The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta! Where's the big idea of treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it! I saw Edgeworth!
Enough! Judge, declare the defense in a contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the court. These people are blind! He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. No.
Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Huh. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Ron! What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony! That changes her testimony, and I have the right to do a cross-examination again! Order! 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 Your contempt of court is too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. Nani? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Yo, Pog Maya? Maya coming through? Very well. Maya Fey. We'll leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
But Maya. Peh, I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witness. I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here, or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Thought? It slaps him.
I saw it clear as day. The man in that boat was Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, what about the other man? You cannot expect me to allow to be blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claim that there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it, if you can. What? Are you kidding me? Damn. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, so I think the best option here is the photo, right? Because she saw him clear as day. But technology did not see him clear as day. Because this photo... You can't tell who's in this. There could be two Mr. Game & Watch mains for all I care. We don't know. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. A photo I took. The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet, even if it cannot capture the faces of the men of the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth! How? Wah! Mr. Wright has a point! That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please. Yo, get this guy out of here! Get him out of here! Look what he just said! Yes, yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How can you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself! Miss Hart! What? Can you see the defendant that night? Of course, I said I could, and I meant I could! Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sightings. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Yeah, right, it was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Where were the binoculars in the first testimony, huh? See that now? When I heard that noise on the lake, I looked at my binoculars. See, no problem. That's unbelievable. Use binoculars! Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one's better begun. Yeah, right, it was a cold night and the mist was thick as grits. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now, just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal from where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me. Yo, poor Gumshoe and poor Wright. Everybody attacks him for no reason. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Your camera? Yeah, it's kind of automatic. The issue we are concerned here is with Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. I love how they say the camera has nothing to do with this at all, yet evidence we use was made from the camera itself and how that picture was taken, but whatever. Arg! He's not letting her answer any of my questions. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars! Yesterday, you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera's irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright? Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, then there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Okay. So the camera automatically goes off when it hears a loud noise. The photo itself... I don't know what else. We will press further. This is make or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Yo, Phoenix popping off. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of the meteor shower. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Hart. Oh my goodness.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badger my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Now, wait a minute!
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please.
When I heard that noise on the lake, I looked at my binoculars. If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him. I did, yeah.
Enough! There is no room for doubt in her testimony.
She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karma objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Okay. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back into my car. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Okay, I feel like we should press here, because, as you can see, she said the camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Meteor showers do not make any noise at all, right? So why is it to be detected for loud noises? Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna press on that. And if it's the wrong thing, we'll figure it out. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie! Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Wah!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
I know exactly what she was photographing. Your Honor, take a look at this.
What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake?
Miss Hart, this is what we were trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the signs at Gordy Lake.
Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's say you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time. Please,
Shut up, Judge.
you idiot. What is this proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster?
I believe the camera is the proof. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Ah! Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had your camera to respond to loud noises.
Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I agree with Phoenix. These people are all idiots. We either have scum in this world or idiots. Usually it's more of the idiots, unfortunately. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of your time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
But, as so succulently said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. What could have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right. Fine, I'll testify. I won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. These stuffs be lying! I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out the lake. There was nothing much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands. I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Alright.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something on your mind. Ha! Up here first.
Ha ha. Very funny.
You understand this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr.
I feel like we've been fighting an uphill battle. Don't you guys?
There is no problem with the testimony this time. We will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Here we go. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. If we press everything, do we get penalized? Let's test it out. We have enough of an HP bar. Then what matter of person are you? I'm not sure I'm high faulted enough to be called a manner of anything. Okay, good. I'm an investigative photographer. An investigative photographer? Yep! You got your photo and sold to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? What? Oh, is you trying to say UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object? A UFO! Oh my goodness, these people are idiots. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I can't pronounce words. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Imagine what a scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah! They even had him on the TV! I'm not sure that appearing on the local news Rumors of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey! You also had a picture of him in the newspaper, for real!
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving on, shall we?
This is what happens when you take place in America and not America. Yes, Your Honor. This is taking place in LA, right? And I believe the anime's in Japan. Even the localized anime. I think that's the case. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's why you put on the automatic sensor in your camera. Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up when it gets a bang. Ooh, red words, you know what that means. It snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. She didn't even say how many. Well, that's all I was hiding. I think there's time you told us why you felt the need to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out that I was up to, the lake be swarming of competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually...
Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out of the lake. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. She heard a bang, and she thought Gordy was out there. Kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What'd I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness, continue.
Hold your hussy puppies, Pops! I'm getting there. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody's on the shore neither. Better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. Won't be able to beat Bug Karma any other way. There has to be something. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at the evidence we have first. So, we have our badge. Camera makes a loud noise when a shot is detected. Time of death, sometime on the 24th or 25th, caused one bullet shot to the heart. So they only found one bullet. 12:15 a.m. So that was on Christmas morning. That's not relevant, I don't think. Gourd Lake. Okay, so that's Lotta's car. Pistol and bullet. Fired 3 times. Okay, I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Okay, I'm not too confident on this. I don't know where to hit her where it hurts. We're gonna try this. I don't know, I always feel weird showing the same evidence multiple times. There wasn't much else to look at. I kinda wanna show you were looking at Gordy though, trying to look for Gordy. Why would you be looking at the boat, right? When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out of the lake. Let's see if Wright says again. Okay. If that isn't a hint, I don't know what else is. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? Well, what's with you? Of course I was looking at it. If I was the only one out there, any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would.
But you are far from... You are far from normal.
What? Y'all want to step over here and say that?
You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
Ah!
Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing.
Ah!
Well?
Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
So sorry, y'all.
Oh my goodness, we're surrounded by idiots!
I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be the witness to the murder and all. Kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey! You got the photograph, you got proof!
Still, we can't see who was shooting it. Who in this?
Right. That's why I took this photo and...
Witness! That's enough! You had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what?
What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who was shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it will drop the quality of but let's see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why wouldn't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, I'll be in prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do? I know clearly what we should do. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photo, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? But because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool!
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. Ha, got him. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
Still cannot see who was firing in this. Could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Lake photo added to the court record. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good has done to any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. And I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo. Somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Alright, so if there's one thing I've learned about this game, directions matter a lot. There's two things I have to look for in Ace Attorney, is direction and time. Because, if you look here, pistol, the murder weapon, .22 caliber, fired 3 times, bear prints of Edgeworth's right hand. However, that photo, the shooter was using her left hand. Well, wait! Your Honor, this evidence.
I believe you have spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. We've heard opinions on this piece of evidence, but it's enlargement. I see no point in retracting our steps.
This is bad, real bad. What should I do? I can't show other evidence? Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
Why may that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show you the judge what's strange about this photo. It's time. Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Oh, that's the judge talking. Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that your left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, this man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconceive this court of law. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you have given us definitive proof today. We now know it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people in the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Not Miss Hart. Larry's out of the question. The victim himself. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order! Order! So you are saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
But suicide is out of the question.
But what?
An examination of the victim's wounds reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet!
There is no way it could have been suicide. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course. I've already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Why wasn't this here from the start?
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter has been defendant Mr.
Bro.
However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I'd like to suspend proceedings for the trial for the day.
Changed, you know why, yeah.
The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. The court is adjourned.
Nice. I guess we quote-unquote won day one. It's another day delay. Also, the Japanese originals in Japan, they caused it in LA localization. Or changed it. Gotcha. Phew! That was a close one. Hey! Don't you have anything to say?
No, I've yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If you didn't commit suicide, then who?
The
shooter was about a meter away, too.
Well, what? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I'm just kidding around. Look. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh, right. What?
Tell her something from me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. I heard 2 gunshots just after midnight. Dun dun dun. Okay. So we're probably gonna do some investigating and then end it there, so let's go. These voices are killing me.
Maya! Hey, Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief.
Hey, why'd you do that anyway?
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Oh, okay.
Any luck with Mia?
None. Can't get through to her at all. I tried, I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training.
She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there's any waterfalls in the local area.
I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again.
Have you been questioned yet?
No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was just here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'd let you go after questioning.
Phew!
Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay?
Huh? How much?
I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something.
Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Alright, I guess there's nothing else we can really do for Maya, right? So where do we go first? Sure is quiet here if nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon. Let's go see Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe's not here.
Gumshoe's at the scene again today.
Huh? Oh, really?
He was a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol.
Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. Alright. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around the park. I wonder if the Detective Gumshoe is here today. Let's go check. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with a lovely fiancée. Hey, Detective Gumshoe!
Hey, pal.
The trial today. Yes, what about the trial?
Well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know?
Thanks. Detective Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karma's planning for tomorrow?
Sounds like he's bringing in another witness.
Another witness? Oh, right, he says something about that in the trial today.
There were 2 witnesses.
I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it?
Sorry, pal.
As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Alright, I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth.
What's up?
Is he afraid of earthquakes? I'd never heard anything about that before.
Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime is the way he does. And him becoming a prosecutor. And him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident.
The DL6 incident?
Yup, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes.
Oh, that's sad. I want to talk to you about Maya Fey.
Huh? She's not on bail yet? That's strange. I told him to let her go as soon as they had the report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the belief. I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling.
Really? Cold as ice Edgeworth.
He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can.
Thank you. Oh wait. I was wondering how much is bail going to be?
Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount.
What? Edgeworth?
Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay?
Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent too.
That'd be nice.
Let's go to the boathouse. Looks like the boat rental shop is closed today too. In that case, let's go back to the detention center. Oops, wrong way, wrong way. I don't know my way around this world, apparently.
Hey, Nick! You finally came! I just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go.
Free at last, eh?
Those interrogators are really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it, Nick?
Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they?
Well, that reminds me. Thanks for the bail.
Thank Edgeworth.
Huh?
He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did.
Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. You got to win this case, Nick.
What do you think we should do next?
We're kind of lacking in clues in the clues department. You could go to the park and look for Gordy.
I was kidding. Still, if there's any clues out there, the park's as good as a bet as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there?
Sure.
Have you noticed anything lately? Oops.
You know, I did notice one thing while I was here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm, and they keep it very clean.
I meant, have you noticed anything about the case?
Well, not much more than that, no.
She's probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. Alright, let's go back to Gorda Lake.
There aren't many cops around today, are there?
They're probably back at the present, working up on the case against Edgeworth.
Hey, y'all! Hey, y'all! Lotta Hart here! Hey, it's Lotta! Y'all really did it today.
Well, what do we do now?
Nah, I ain't not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little. Self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind.
Lotta.
So you see, I want to make it up to y'all.
Make it up? What did you think of the trial?
To be honest, I was doing it just to say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder.
Better keep your word on that.
Right.
You mean the first time you witnessed a murder? What about Gordy?
Right! Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to start 'em. Alright, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer too.
Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us?
Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? Now, Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. Well, what information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange.
Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us.
Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you.
These people all suck!
What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking about how unsophisticated these Southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most Southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We got a deal or not? Well, what do we do, Nick?
Whatever, deal. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much?
Huh? You're completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is the information about Gordy. Whoa, good Gordy?
But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist.
Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something? Y'all come to me first, got it?
Okay.
Right, see y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's go hunting.
Hunting? You don't seriously mean...
Gordy, I sure do.
What about Edgeworth?
We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it?
Okay, how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? Yeah, we're kind of stumped here. I don't know how we're gonna look for Gordy. Well, what's that?
The Steel Samurai, Nick!
Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it's my girl Kiance's idea. She was all, if you like put this here, it would be like, really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner.
Wow, that's really impressive she could find those for you.
Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. It's quite sad that the Steel Samurai is over.
Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy?
Well, we made it through the first aim court all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though.
Oh. Hey, Larry, do you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy.
Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school.
No, really?
Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly.
Transferred?
Right. When the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing?
What? Oh, the big guy?
I've had that for about a month, yeah? It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Huh? Oh, alright. The compressor was busted.
Compressor?
Yeah, it's a little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air into the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs.
Oh. And here I thought you'd be inflated it by yourself.
Okay. Let's examine it. Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising.
Something about the Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me.
Huh? Really? Looks pretty well made to me.
Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff.
These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own.
What's this machine?
That? That's a compressor. I use it to fill that balloon there with air.
Huh, neat.
Just got it repaired yesterday.
Show him who's boss?
Yo! Iron Pika, thanks for the raise, dude. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well today. Pika raid. Super Spyro 1795, thanks for the follow, dude. I appreciate it. That was very kind of you guys. Let's see. Let's move. Let's go to the... back to the woods.
Hey, y'all! Well, y'all find anything about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. Gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa! Oh, no, you don't! No sneezing!
No! Yo! He's infected! I won't make the joke, though, because it's getting pretty serious.
I told y'all, no sneezing! See, I set the camera respond to things a little softer than a bang. I trigger on one of the Von Karma figure snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the...
Yo! We're gonna be so broke by the end of this! Yeah, even Phoenix is crying. Oh, that's so funny. Yo, poor Wright.
I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about the case anymore. Huh?
Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case?
Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. What are you gonna do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo of my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet! A UFO! A UFO?
Oh yeah, right. Maya wasn't there when she talked about it because she got arrested.
Anyway, if I can't make a career making photos this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you really were a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right.
Phoenix is already broke. Maya's putting him in debt. Yeah, I believe it. Let's check the boathouse. Because if we don't find anything here, we're kind of stumped, boys.
It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good.
Well, if the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over.
I get it.
A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. They're probably closed because of the murder. A small boat rental shop. Okay. Says the exact same thing. There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's some space for one more boat at the dock. I don't know how many times I said dock in that sentence, or that phrasing alone. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. We can't do anything here. What do we do? Maybe show him the article? That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them.
You think Gordy really exists?
Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs till the truth's out. Okay, that didn't do anything. Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs. What do we do? There's only 2 people here. Maybe go back to the police station? Maybe Edgeworth is back here? Looks like Edgeworth is in questioning.
Let's come back later.
Guess so. Writing co-law offices? If not, we'll go to the cops.
Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great.
Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay?
Hehehe. Misbehaving's much more fun.
It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again.
Right, I'll behave.
Oh dear. Well, what should we do?
I don't know. I've been in detention this whole time. I think I'll let you decide what we should do. Deal?
Well, any thoughts you want to share?
Well, I was in detention all day. I think I'd like more time to think.
Poor Maya, she's probably thought, ah, man. Okay, let's go to the police station. Or Grossberg Law offices. We have 2 more locations to go before we're stumped again. Hey there, pal! What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to be hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean, again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides, money, that is. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive.
His motive?
See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was a victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out of him with it in court tomorrow, too.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. That does not look good at all.
Say, Detective Gumshoe, you know Gordy?
The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no.
Well, we're looking for it.
Huh? Are you out of your minds? Eek! You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then?
Oh, Detective Gumshoe was scaring me, Nick.
I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta.
Nick, try telling him sooner next time.
Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy.
Huh?
I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence.
Really?
You can take whichever one you like.
Okay, give us the goods.
Is he finally gonna give us Andross' secret weapon? Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile.
Missile?
Here's a canine police dog still in training. Missile, here, boy. Woof. Here he is.
Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog.
A cute dog. And this will help us how? Woof! Next secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here's my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe. We're looking for a monster. Yeah. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one's the last one. No, please. I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe. We're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. I might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be?
I can't make up my mind, Nick. Y'all seem so perfect.
I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Question is, can I just borrow one, send one back? Borrow another one, bring it back? Because I know the one that we need. What I don't know is if the other 2 is stuff. Yo, Kippy, thanks for the host, dude. I don't know if the other 2 will be necessary to find evidence. Take the dog? That makes sense. We'll take the dog. Can we borrow missile? Or missile? Do you guys say missile? Like, I know a lot of people say missile, but it's like spelled missile, and in Sonic Sat AM, Dr. Robotnik says missile. I don't know. Sometimes I just flip-flop back and forth. Sure thing, pal. Be good to him.
Woof! He's so cute!
Oh boy. K9 unit missile, or missile, I'm gonna call missile, borrowed from Detective Gumshoe. Woot. Alright. Let's get moving! Back to the Gourd Lake entrance. How do I use my dog, though? A canine unit in training, very cute with shiny eyes. Okay, let's start examining. I don't know when the dog will come to play. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaves trees today. There's a lot of trees here. I guess that's why they call it a nature park. It's quite pretty when the cherry trees along the lakesides blossom in spring. Today, it's just cold. The sign says Gore Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. It's a little cold for picnicking these days, though. I don't see anything suspicious here. Let's get moving. Let's go Gourd Lake Public Beach.
Hey, Nick!
Hmm?
Missile's been acting strangely.
Missile? Oh, right. Even though I literally called Missile 2 minutes ago. That little creature of the detectives. Hey, I love little doggies! Good boy, good boy! I was not ready for that. Rawr!
Well, what's wrong, Missile?
Eek! Missile! Missile! Yo, what's going on? Whoa, stop that thing! Cannibal! It's eating my samurai dogs! My samurai dogs!
Wow, he ate every single one!
I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry! Sorry, don't pay my bills, Nick! It's gonna have to do this time. As Phoenix Wright gets into more crippling debt. Yo, this case better pay good. That's all I'm gonna say. Is that relevant though? Him just eating all samurai dogs, or is that just comic relief? Can't get over the samurai dogs.
The original samurai dogs, no less.
Hey man, whoever calls their products the original first wins. Why don't you add world famous to the sign? Hey, good idea! What have I done? I already inspected here. Let's go. Let's move to the boat rental shop. There's nothing here! Really? And there's still nothing here! Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go see Lotta Heart. How about we stick the dog on her so she can give us our info, because this monster doesn't exist. What are you gonna do? Oh yeah, we already got this information. UFO. Mashing. Again, I'm curious. Do we have to examine something so the dog gets mad or says something?
Wow, Gourd Lake is really big.
Yeah.
Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake?
Oh. A long time ago, they used to grow gourds here.
Whoa, no way! I'm sure it was because a lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above.
I actually remember this dialogue. Okay. Yeah, we'll skip that. No, I didn't mean to press it again! No! The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. We already talked with everything we can with Larry, right? Back to the entrance, question mark? There's something you haven't tried yet? There's something I haven't tried yet? Okay, let's figure this out. What have I not figured out or tried? Here's all our evidence. Can I still go to Grossberg? I could have sworn... Okay, wait, let me go to co-offices first. Yeah, okay, let's go there first. Let's see if we can do anything here. Apparently, Mrs. Grossberg's on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. Whoop! Whoop again? Oh, actually, there is something we haven't tried yet. Let's go here. Let me present the dog again. Let's see what happens.
Hey Larry, look, it's Missile!
Isn't he cute?
Keep that butt away from me!
What am I gonna tell the big boss?
There's the big boss in charge of your hot dog stand. Nick! Maybe the stand is front for a mafia money laundering scheme.
Maya, I think you should probably try to look a little sorry about what happened.
Oh, right!
Heh, my poor dogs! Right, we got nothing out of that. Let's present the dog to Lotta and see what happens.
Hey Lotta!
Oh, cute! He yours?
He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile.
Huh. Canines are the ones that they use to sniff for things, right? I wonder what Gordy smells like.
I haven't thought about that.
There's food and some magazines on the sheet. Takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Lotta's camera staring at the lake as usual. Even a novice like me could tell that camera must cost a pretty penny. Hope she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. What have I not done yet? What? Oh, what have I not done yet? Yep, I have to say, I know exact squat about that. You know about this. You literally, this is your... Whatever. Sup, hero?
Long time no see.
Move. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Do I present the article to Lotta? Let me try that, at the very least. Hey, remember when I roasted you with this in court?
You know, I was wondering.
Yeah?
What if you get a picture of Gordy, and it turns out like this enlargement did?
Y'all crazy?
A blurry picture like this doesn't make a hit story. I need a picture that screams, I am Gordy. Hear me roar. I can't turn something like this in the paper. What kind of fool do y'all think I am?
Kind of fool that would turn a blurry picture in as evidence in a murder trial? Not to mention claiming she saw something she didn't see? What am I missing? There has to be something I'm overlooking, easily. Okay. Examine, move, talk, and present. I think we did all of that here already. So let's move. Yeah, nothing new out of this. You've already talked with Larry. There's nothing he would care about except for this. That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them. Do you think that Gordy really is... Yeah, we already read this. Okay. He gets scared of the dog. We already showed him the dog. Is there something I'm overlooking here? Can I present to nobody? No, I can't. I can only move and examine. I can't even slide either. Okay, let's go back to the entrance. feel like there's nothing to do in the entrance either. Is Edgy back? No, he's not.
Why is he named Missile?
Huh? Now that you mention it, I'm not sure. But I hear he's aptly named for what it's worth. I don't know what I'm missing or haven't tried yet. The fishing rod? Should I just drop the dog and use the fishing rod? All the dog did was eat other dogs. I don't know what fishing would even matter in this time. But the game gave us a fishing rod, which means we have to use it somewhere, right? Yeah, let's try it. Yeah. Detective Gumshoe's personal fishing rod, sadly flimsy and of devious utility. Okay, so I know exactly where we're gonna use this. So let's move Gore Lake entrance, public beach. Look what I got, Larry! You know, you can't catch many fish in this lake.
I'm not after small fry. I'm after the biggest fry of them all, Gordy!
You really gonna try to fish out a monster?
To save Edgeworth, yes!
Brings a tear to my eye in more ways than one. I can't fish here, really? I have to. Come on. There's only one more place to go.
Okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot.
Good spot for what?
Time to do some fishing.
He's serious. What are we gonna use for bait?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us too. At least then we'd have some bait.
Nick, how could you?
I'm kidding. I just realized what he said. I was like, what is he talking about?
Jokes are better left untold.
Oof. She hit me.
Okay, watch this, Nick.
Just try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay? Yeah, this ain't no Animal Crossing. Oh wait, we'd be fishing out eggs.
Here we go. Yuck, my leg.
Hey, what are you doing?
Sorry, Lotta.
Don't tell me y'all are some film company payroll.
Nick, pay her.
My poor wall. Yo, he's already dead. Leave the wallet alone. Oh my goodness. Dude, I think we're more broke than Persona Q. And that's saying something. Oh my goodness.
Lotta, wait! For catching Gordy.
A fishing pole? Are you out of your doggone mind?
Yes! Yes, it's a fishing pole.
Huh. I never thought of that. Good luck.
Thanks!
I don't believe it. I don't believe it either. You know what else I don't believe? That we made no progress! Okay, let's go to the entrance. Let's go to Boathouse one more time. Maybe something popped up there. Nothing. Alright, let's go grab the metal detector. I think this is a situation where you just have to grab all three. I know Maya literally said, let's... Oh, actually, no! No! I figured it out. Okay. We're gonna go back to... Criminal Affairs Department. Maybe. We grab the fishing pole first. And then we say, we're gonna go fish here for Gordy. But because we don't have bait, we're gonna use a dog to get bait. Alright, let's go back. Gotta be bait somewhere, right? Dang it! I thought we'd trigger something. We checked everywhere. Okay. Let's go get the metal detector then. Lots of running around. If only Gumshoe would let us carry all 3. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything's possible. Anything. Okay, what does the record say? Makes a noise when metallic objects are near. Alright. Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere solar out you're useless. Gore Lake Woods. Lots of cameras there, yeah.
Hey, Lotta, look at this! It's a metal detector!
I know what it is. I'm not sure that's gonna pick up Gordy, though. Unless he's been eating people's watches or spare change or something. We could use that spare change.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Alright, chat. Here's where we are stumped. I have no idea where to go. Absolutely none. Wasn't I here earlier? Okay. Oh, beep beep. Works.
Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector's found something!
Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I have to check it out? Nick! Look!
Huh? An air tank? Huh. The valve looks broken.
I thought it was Gordy.
Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster?
Oh.
Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. Looks like a string of flags?
Well, you might as well take it with us now that we found it.
It's heavy. Air tank of dubious value was retrieved. An empty air tank, the valve is open, and a banner of flags wrapped around it. I know where to take this. This I know. Now we're getting somewhere, boys. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours? What would have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, what would I need a tank anyway? You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai! Yeah! Now why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Why is this a big deal? Why can't you just say, yeah, that's mine, I lost it, thanks. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And, it didn't go so well. As I suspected. It didn't go so well? Yeah. You think you could be a little more specific? Come on! Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it.
Tell us!
Oh? Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... BLAM! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. Then the tank there took off like a rocket. Rocket! And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it.
What? Off in the Gourd Lake?
It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure.
So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away? What happened next?
Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th? A week ago? No, as far as I can see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out there every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kianse gave me that steel samurai after all.
And when you did find it...
Just the night before last. It flew out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. Oh. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight.
So you didn't know what happened? What happened?
Nope.
That's too bad. It's not all that bad. It's not all bad.
We've solved one mystery, at least.
Mystery?
Maybe we should go tell her. Hey there! Well, Mr. Lawyer? I've got the info we all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? We found him. Huh? Gordy? Oh, we found him already.
What? I haven't seen any monsters yet.
Yeah, y'all for real? Gordy really exists?
Wait. I need proof. You got a photo?
Of course they have proof.
No fair, Nick. It was when I went to the bathroom, wasn't it? That's when you made contact with Gordy.
Enough jabbering already. Let's see your proof.
Larry's air tank?
What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me?
What exactly are you saying, Nick?
There's a stand near here. A hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be my friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo.
Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai?
Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. Well, you know what? You almost ruined our dreams in the court. That's what you get. I'm sorry, Lotta.
Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta.
Well, she got us in a lot of trouble, that's one thing. So tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witnesses tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here.
Boat rental? There's someone there. I mean, it looks so deserted.
Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all have to go check it out.
Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick.
Hold on. Something else? Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know.
Wait, so you have another photo?
Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just a lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Shows an empty lake taken automatically on Christmas Eve at 11:50. Ooh, the pieces are slowly coming together. Bye now, y'all take care. Time for me to pack it up and leave. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess.
The legend?
Yeah, the legend of Larry. Familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Someone should whip that butts into shape.
Alright. So now, we can finally get some relevance here.
Hey, Nick! This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about.
You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all.
Well, let's go check it out anyway.
December 26th, caretaker's check. Okay, I'm examining the room right now. That counter got burned a lot, or it's not clean at all. Meg, that you?
Eek!
Hey, is that Keith, Theo? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick.
Nick, you handle this.
I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg!
Yes?
Finally made up your mind, have you?
My mind?
You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone?
But pasta?
Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home.
Hello, hello, squawk. Nick, what was that?
A parrot, the one on that perch. Keith! Yes? I'll leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny.
Nick, what's the wet noodle?
Some definitions of wet noodle I've heard you probably don't want to hear, especially you, Maya, considering your age. Anyway, based on the available evidence, let's say it's the name of this pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly?
Hello, hello, squawk.
Yup. Okay. So this guy's just like Paper Mario who falls asleep mid-conversation.
He fell asleep.
I guess he's relieved. A pasta shop? Yep, I think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know? So that makes you two the third generation. Meg,
Yes?
tomorrow we'll start the secrets of dough tossing.
The dough tossing?
You too, Keith? Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
The pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy?
Meg!
Yes?
You know the best pasta's always been made in the West, the Rockies, right, don't you? Right, of course, everyone knows that.
Nick,
Huh?
how long do we have to keep up this all-in-the-family charade?
This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is the boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle! Though now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, you wanna ride one of your boats?" That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darn if I understand them. Pretty confused myself.
Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
This old man's the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting any information out of him. That's true. Okay, let's examine first and then we'll start presenting evidence. TV!
Wow, he has a television in here, too! Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that in the office. We could sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa.
And what, talk about murders?
Oh, you're a party pooper, Nick.
I've never seen or witnessed an electric table in action before. I've obviously seen it in lots of anime, because anime is mostly Japanese. Have any of you guys used or seen an electric table before? I don't know. Parrot?
Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me.
What? You forgot Meg? You gotta call her name first.
Her name?
Polly, how you been?
Hello, hello, squawk.
See?
Neat, so the parrot's name is Polly.
The erstwhile companion of the boat shop caretaker answers to the name Polly.
Too bad all she could say is hello.
Har har har. Oh, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words.
The secret words?
Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. No, it's not clean unless there's some burnt marks. Funny, he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that.
You're forgetting, Nick. He's run a pasta shop here. Wow, he has a television in here too. Look, a little safe. It's locked.
You don't say. Well, there's a lot of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there?
Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish.
Does that matter? Saltwater fish? Okay. You wanna know about the camera? You wanna know about an autopsy report? Well, I'll show it anyway. Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta what we were talking about? A ravioli. I figured it's the last color we should name. Use indigo blue.
Indigo blue?
That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. It might. I don't think they established if the lake is salt or freshwater. Okay. How am I gonna get info out of him? I'm gonna show all my evidence. You wouldn't know about this. I know a lot of these won't even matter, but I'm still checking anyway. This dude's not cooperating. Now listen here, Keith. Yeah, it was tricolor pasta, whatever. Ooh, maybe the fish has something to do with a fishing rod. That's another possibility. Okay, so we got nothing to present to him now. I believe we examined everything that we could here. Is there anything else we can talk about? Ooh, Polly! Ah, my memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to my old Polly here.
Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228, squad!
All right!
Hey, Polly, watch it, will you?
Heh. See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down.
Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. We open a safe in front of him? He can't fight back?
Look, a little safe.
Ah, okay. I guess not. Let's head up then. I don't know where else to go. I really don't. Maybe Edgeworth is done? Nope. Ooh! Detective Gumshoe isn't here.
Now that you mention it, didn't he say you had a meeting to go to?
Oh, that's right. Let's come back later. Ooh, that's clever. Oh, that's clever. Okay. I was afraid I'd get like soft locked or something, but okay. I'll probably mention what I'm referring to later. That is clever. All right. Detention center? Does that prompt anything? No. Grosebird's still on vacation. We're gonna check again. Yeah, he's not here. What to do? What to do? Maybe we can talk to Lotta some more? I feel like we've gotten everything that we could possibly can out of her. Move. Back to the woods. She gone. She is gone, boys. What do I do here, though? I am hungry, actually. What do we do? You have a dumb idea, but did you present your badge to the caretaker? Oh, I didn't think of that. Let's try that. I actually did ignore that. I did everything but the badge. You're absolutely right. Let's try it. Let us try it. That a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. Yo, the lawyer's badge coming through for once? I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. Oh, does that matter? I get it. Huh? Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith!
Nick! Now the chance to clear things up.
Sir? No, I'm not Keith.
And I'm not Meg either.
We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night.
Please help us.
A lawyer, huh?
Please, mister.
Alright, I'll help. But on one condition.
What's that?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Sure. Okay, we promise.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy! Good for you, Keith! But wait, did I just say... You too, Meg!
Yes?
You brought a tear to your old man's eyes. Oh, maybe that wasn't the right option. And what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly.
Hello, Squawk!
Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Badgie! I think I'll hold on to it if you don't mind. Wait, what do you say? Don't be needing that badge to run a pasta shop. Toss it! Oh my goodness. We were getting somewhere. Maybe if I leave, that triggered something? I don't know. I have no idea. Let's see. Try other evidence now? Oh, that does make sense. Right. That does make sense. Let's go back to the boat shop. Move, examine. Nope, move. This will make the most sense, right? What? Alright, we're mashing. We're starting from the left, working our way to the right. I can't do this in court, though. In court, I have to use my brain. Otherwise, we game over. Game over, yeah! Come on. Yep, I seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith! Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad? You know something about this? Yep, the other night, out on the lake. Yes? Yes? I know all about that. I seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. Alright, finally. I forgot the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yup. It was after midnight, but okay. After midnight, then. Then I heard this bang. Oh, I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang! A little while later, this boat came back. And a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yup. What did he say? Yup. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time. Oh my! He's not saying anything, so we can make up lies later. Oh my! We need to know that earlier than that. You know what? Yeah? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, my kid next door. You always used to make him cry. Remember? He was wearing his tatered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out of his face. What's he talking about, Detective Gumshoe? He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Something I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I have one more question. Huh? Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk! Don't forget the 06! Squawk! What? Huh? What did you just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget about the L6, Squawk! What? The GL6 incident? Hey, Dad! This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? What would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh. What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Did he actually lock the door? Wow, that's crazy. That's... Oh well, let's go to the... police office. Hey, pal! Long time no see! You don't look so happy. What's wrong with this time? Actually, I want to ask you something. Yeah? You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh yeah! The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh. How you... That's supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's what we called Mr. Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Sounds suspicious.
Detective Gumshoe, please, help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell you the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade me from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I consider opening the file up. What was that? Parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about the incident. That incident? DL6. What?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Squawk! Don't forget DL6, squawk!
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure the old man has taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6?
Nick, you think he might be?
I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's record room. I'll give you special permission to find what you need.
Oh, right. Way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room.
I guess it's time we face Edgeworth's past. Let's go! This is where they keep all the records. All of my Smash KOs. Time spent in the air and Smash.
Wow! It's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust.
Oh wait, this Phoenix saying that. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess.
Let's find the DL6 stuff quick.
15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6?
Nick, I found out where the file is.
Quick fun of Sonic Media Vinyl. Oh, thanks.
Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file.
Alright, the case summary. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary.
Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go.
December 28th, 2001.
That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow.
So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse.
What? This is the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now?
Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. That explains why Edgeworth is afraid of earthquakes.
Wow, that was some earthquake.
At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours! That'd be scary, like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's
father, wasn't it?
He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. 3 people were in that elevator 15 years ago, okay? Do you have any data on the victim, Edgeworth's father?
Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50.
Oh wait, that's probably Phoenix talking, whatever. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles.
Miles?
Miles Edgeworth, of course.
So he was in the elevator with his father.
From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could have not been a suicide. The The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh? Sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there?
That'd be the guy that my mom got arrested.
Hold on.
This is it.
The man arrested as a suspect in the DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently.
So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it.
But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond.
Hammond? The victim in our case? Right.
Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so he had a brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared.
Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder?
He may be closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth.
Nick! Are we going to take the whole file? There's too much! We'll never get it out!
You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Case file. Cool. Right. That's probably all we'd be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Dun, dun, dun. And here is where we're going to end the stream. I am hungry and I want food. So, next time on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, we're going to be doing day 2 of the trial, and we're going to see how Dad handles himself in court. Hopefully all the evidence we have will be enough to keep us alive. By keep us alive, keep our win streak alive. And also keep our client alive too. Because Edgeworth is pretty cool, even though he's our rival. So yeah, that does it for this stream. So thank you all for watching, and sayonara.